Hi guys, I'm George Jones.
And I'm Jack Powell.
And we're from Matapo Landscaping and Design. We've been operating in Stafford for about 18 months, and then I brought this bad boy on about 5 months ago, and it's been an absolute dream team since then.
Yeah, so when I started the company, was still kind of in its infancy, and maybe just by chance it boomed when I joined, and it's just been flat out ever since. We haven't had a bank holiday off to date. So
No.
we love the hustle, we love the grind.
How did you get into landscape gardening?
For me, I'm from England originally, but I spent about the past 8 years in New Zealand. So over there, I don't know what I was trying to do, trying to find myself or something like that, I don't know. But started picking apples, got into the building industry, did a bit of farming, so I tried my hand at all sort of menial manual labour enterprises. And then I was living on the South Island, and an opportunity on the North Island in the capital of Wellington. There was a landscape apprenticeship, and I previously tried to get a building apprenticeship. It hadn't worked out, so I moved to the capital and started landscaping for a company there. So I did my apprenticeship for about 3 years, studied under someone else, and I think, as with any business, you maybe see somewhat naively how you could do things a little bit different. So I set out on my own, just learnt as I went. And then a few things changed. I just got a bit homesick, I suppose, decided it was time to come home, use what I'd learned in New Zealand and brought it over back to the UK, started at Matapo Landscaping. And yeah, the rest is history. Jack has a bit of a different storyline to me.
Yeah, so I come from a construction family, if you will. My dad owns a construction company that mainly operates for the commercial side of the business. So at 16 I became a labourer and worked my way up through my dad's company. My last project was a new build property development in Coventry. I ran that from the age of 18 until I was just gone 19. So that was quite a baptism of fire. So that was a £250,000 contract that I had to run, and I took that opportunity with both hands and learned as much as I could. But as I'm sure a lot of people that are in new build landscaping find, it's very laborious, it's very much of a muchness. And I wanted to be creative. I saw what Matapo were doing on Instagram, and I just wanted to be part of that. So I messaged him, asked if there was any room for me on the team. Luckily there was a place perfect for me.
Yes, I made some room,
And
moved some things around.
yeah, and I told my dad, I gave him a notice, and I joined Matapo. It's hit the ground running and been on fire ever since.
Yes.
Hustle
Non-stop.
yeah, and since then become best friends. So
So tell us about the services that you offer.
Alright, so we offer, we say pretty much anything outdoors we can handle, but what we like to think of our specialties, and definitely what we enjoy, is primarily natural stone, porcelain, granite, so sort of large scale sort of patio installations.
high quality masonry.
Yeah, so we try to avoid the baseline materials. It's nothing to do with price or what we charge. The materials equal what we charge, but we like to install works that we're very proud of. So pretty much every job we do, we take a step back and we are really proud of what we do. So it's not, especially at this stage, it's really not about finance for us at the moment. It's purely about building our portfolio, showing people what we can do. So yeah, pretty much anything outdoors, but we've definitely started specialising into patios.
We like to think of ourselves as quite a specialist company, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
And we're trying to change landscaping, and there are certain negative views of people in this industry and tradesmen. We're trying to change that for our clients one at a time, so they can see that not all tradesmen are out there to get you. We want to be kind of part of your scenery for a bit. We're there for a long time. We like to build up relationships with our clients, build out trust, and we want to be able to even come back and send clients back to previous projects. And if you want to see some of our work in person, we always recommend that for our staff or clients.
So usually the initial visit, listen to what they want, listen to how they operate as a family, what sort of areas they tend to congregate in, and that can all be incorporated into a design, so we can handle it from complete off your head concept right the way through to the installation and then the finishing touches as well.
It's a big part of your year when you have a project undertaken, so we want that to be an enjoyable process, not one full of stress and worry. We've had quite a few clients that have even gone on holiday whilst we've been on site, and we've been trusted to lock up and let ourselves in and out, and yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
On an overall scheme, I think any business, don't think about money. Like, you want to think about why you're doing it, what do you enjoy. The money will come if you organise things correctly, but the way we've thought about it is first year, do as much work as we can to a high standard, get the name out. Probably similar the second year, but a bit more specialised, and then the third year is when you can, start charging for your worth and what you think is acceptable.
Tell us about what's happening next with Matipo and what's exciting.
Well, today we dropped our clothing label, Matipo Design, so we've been working on that for the last 5 months, and it's finally at a point where we're happy to release. We've had about 5 prototypes. We've used a few different independent Stafford businesses. We found one that we're really happy with.
Bees Clothing and Vinyl. Big shout out to Bees. Been fantastic. Like we said, we've tried a few different companies, tried a few different prototypes. Again, part of our landscaping business ethos, the same with the branding, it's
quality,
high quality, so the garments, the printing, everything has had to be perfect. We didn't want to launch something that we weren't proud of, happy with. So big shout out to Bee, she's been fantastic from start to finish. We're also on YouTube, feel free to check us out, Matipo Landscaping on YouTube.
We upload daily.
We also have a Facebook group, Matipo's Guide to Landscaping. Join the group, answer a couple of questions just so we know what you're looking for and we can help you best we can. And then leave us a comment and we'll be sure to get back to you within the day usually.
Yeah.
We're not here to do what we want, we're here to fulfill your dream. Like, we're here to help you create what you want to be done.